Upon immediately seeing it, you could tell that there's something extraordinary in the design and functionality of it.
Hi, my name is Ryan with eScootNews, and today we're checking out the 1 Mile Halo City at the headquarters in Detroit, Michigan. The 1 Mile Halo City, one of the most unique and beautiful designs on the e-scooter market today, made famous for its bike-like design, sleek styling, and great features like its unique lighting package. This e-scooter brings a unique idea to the industry: lower the center of gravity for the rider in order to increase their safety, while making them very visible to other riders and other forms of transportation around them too. And yet they've still managed to keep in mind that it should be fun to ride.
It's the fact that there's a very large halo shape in the front that is illuminated all the time. It's like a running light. People need to see scooters coming. In addition, there's a 450 lumen LED light for a headlight, which is extremely bright. You have to be able to see the uneven road ahead. When you turn it on at night, there's a rear light that's always on, and then there's a signal. And part of the halo in the front and a rear light in the back indicate left turn, right turn with an automatic horn sounding.
Before we get to the part where I take the scooter out for a ride, let's talk about what you would expect to get when you purchase a 1 Mile Halo City. First, the scooter itself, and packaged properly, I might add, to make sure there's no damage in transit. Second, a manual to help you operate the scooter properly. Lastly, the charger made specifically for the scooter. As with any e-scooter, make sure to take care of your battery. Conveniently, you can also download the 1 Mile Halo City app so that you can connect to your scooter and see the health of the components, change preferences, and get live stats about your ride.
You could deliver to every man a luxury product that holds up. And that's the whole key, and that's why it could become an icon. Because you're going to become an icon, not only do you have the design and the function, but you have the robust longevity. And it has to hold up. People have Swiss knives that are 50 years old that the grandfather gave them. They still work. That's what I'm after.
This e-scooter is extremely easy to set up and operate, as we'll see here with 1 Mile employee Sagor. Step number 1, use the latch under the seat to unfold the entire scooter. Step 2, lock in the handlebars. Step 3, put the seat in place. Step 4, fold down your foot pegs, and now you're ready to ride. So finally, probably the part that you've been waiting for, I took the 1 Mile Halo City out to ride, kind of size it up against the specs that were given, and also to see how it performed all together. The scooter has two different modes: a standard mode where you'll reach about 12 miles an hour, and then a sport mode where you'll reach in the neighborhood of about 16 miles an hour, and you'll see the acceleration rise as well. The downside to sport mode is that it'll eat your battery up a little bit more than the advertised 21 miles or 35 kilometers. Unfortunately, I can't confirm the mileage. I just didn't have enough time to run out the battery while I was visiting the headquarters and having my ride. For the sake of testing out the two riding modes, I picked out a point that was about 3 miles away from the headquarters, and I rode all the way there in the standard mode, which again, about 12 miles an hour top speed. And then on the way back, I rode in sport mode, which again, 16 miles an hour top speed. Even for just having one 250 watt motor, the e-scooter ran great. I really enjoyed my ride with it. I should mention too that if you end up in a dead battery situation, it only takes 3 hours to reach a full charge. This scooter has a lot of great features, but one of the ones that I really enjoyed the most was that they chose to incorporate turn signals into their lighting package, also with a beeping system that really tells people around you that you're going to make a lane change or make a turn or something of that effect. With all the features that this scooter has, I still can't believe that they were able to fit it in a 33-pound package. For those of you who ride bicycles often, mountain bikes or road bikes, 31 pounds is very typical for a weight for a mountain bike or a road bike. So to have something so full featured with an electric motor in it at 33 pounds, I think they've done a great job. I was also told that most of the frame is made out of magnesium alloy and that the head tube is made out of a carbon fiber. Two fairly lightweight materials. The carbon fiber head tube, where the battery is in this vehicle, I'm also told that it's waterproof, so you shouldn't have too many issues trying to keep this clean. When you're considering all these things together, it's also pretty cool to see that the loading weight for this is 242 pounds. To me, that shows that this machine was designed very well. So let's talk a little bit about pros and cons. On the pro side for me, this is a very well-made vehicle in my ideas. It's a lot like the Ferrari of its class. It's probably a little bit more expensive than you would typically pay for some of its competitors, but you're really getting what you're paying for. It's a comfortable machine to ride, it's beautiful, and it's well built. Not to mention that 1 Mile is doing an exceptional job of meeting their customers' needs for the product. One thing that I love about the company is that they're constantly looking towards the future concerning their products, whether that be designing a new product to meet customers' needs or to refine the current models.
It's all about continuous improvement and having a supply chain of innovators like Toray and Panasonic and others who you see when we talk about who they are, who are supplying us with their leading edge products and technologies, because they also view this as a revolutionary product they want to be a part of.
Now let's talk about some of the cons. As much as I enjoyed the carbon fiber head tube, I kind of wish that it had been made out of the magnesium alloy. And the reason why is because when I rode it, I felt just a little bit of sway in the material. Now, let me be perfectly honest here and tell you that this is just me being extremely picky, and at no time did I feel unsafe riding this vehicle. In fact, I felt really safe riding this vehicle. Also, the design of the seat was great, but for me, it didn't really fit my body so well. So, I'm not going to say that I was uncomfortable because I really wasn't. And I don't imagine that if I had ridden this scooter for the full length of its battery that I would be super uncomfortable. But I feel like I would enjoy something that fit me just a little better. I'd have to say that I highly recommend this scooter, especially for people who have a shorter commute, and maybe for people who might like the center of gravity of something that's a little bit lower to the ground than traditionally standing up on the scooter. It's very well made, it rides really nicely, it's a beautiful machine, and I think that you're getting everything that you're paying for.
The root of any serious purchase anybody ever makes is to ask one question: how will this thing make my life better?
If you enjoyed watching this review and want more content, please like and subscribe. Also, visit our website, www.eScootNews.com. Check out our social media channels and sign up for the mailing list to get all the latest news and reviews right to your inbox.